Look up here in my direction. Okay. Now, good morning, everybody. I know that you were kind of wondering when this would get started. I just needed some time to set everything up here, and now we're all good. Okay, so today is the day before Valentine's. Tomorrow is Valentine's Day. So, I'm gonna have everybody go home. No one will be here at the Invention tomorrow because it is Valentine's Day, and I think that, because it's Valentine's Day, I think that everybody should get, the opportunity to celebrate and, give love to those that they love and care about, relationship and things. So, and that, that does include Jeanette, who will, also be, going home to her, to her mother for Valentine's Day. And that's going to be later, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely, it's definitely nice to see you again and have you here again with us. So, today, yesterday we had, the big movie, and you did wonderful for that, and, we got to see a visual for what, your, childhood growing up looked like. Yeah. And I did notice that there were, several scenes that were, cut out, from the book, obviously, because, it's a movie, you could probably make a, maybe could make a mini-series out of it, I don't know. I suppose that'll be an idea, but, I thought that the movie, was very, very well done, including, and it was very heavy, and it was just, it was just a little bit heartbreaking, for me to watch, that family in that, in those situations, particularly you in those situations, and when I say that, I mean Jeanette in the film, in your life anyway. So, I thought that, I know that you all enjoyed it, and I know that a lot of you, know her already because she was at my Minton. Just when we were finishing up White Fang, she came here way back in January. And, I can recall that you all, asked questions and signed autographs, and, Julie Eskinwell was there, and all the other, Mentons and Lumbes and Lopez's were there. Not all of them, but, certainly a lot of them. And then there was some, and then, the interviews afterward, you really got to hear, your perspective on it, on the film and everything. So I think that, I don't know what my favorite scene in the movie would be, but it would probably be, have to be like, near the beginning of the film, when you were really, really young and you were, in the desert, camping, with the fire. And I just thought that was such sweet moment, with you and your father. And also I think that, when the car was kind of driving off the road into the desert and kind of, right before that. But overall, the whole film, was absolutely incredible. And remember that when it comes to reading, it is all about the stories. And I think that reading's one way of, really learning and having a grasp on those stories and seeing other people's perspectives and other people's lives and the hardships that they endured and went through and came out of. And that's kind of what your personal memoir is about. Is maybe it could be a hardship, but but how did you change, or how did it make you grow, and what emotional mental scars do you have left behind from that experience? And it's a little bit, tricky, for a lot of people because, I can, tell you honestly that I have not had a life like Jeanette had. I never had, too many, um, hard experiences in my life. There's been, several, but it's not like extreme. Um, that's just me. So that's something that I want you to be working on today, this afternoon. I'm gonna push it till Monday, the very end of Monday, so 11:59 on Monday. So so definitely, and basically the expectations for writing that are very, very general because the rest is you and your imagination and your memory. And you all have different writing styles, so I can't tell you which style of writing to write in. Just, there's probably, there's no like specific format, it's just you going through the story. So it's very, very general. So again, today is February 13th. So I'm going to be talking about this next. Also, I know this seems like I'm pounding down a lot onto you, but that is the way that this invention works sometimes, is that there is a lot of things going on. Now, reminder, the thing that you need to be working on, from tomorrow through the 16th of February is what? Yes, is the storyboard. So by the end of today, your whole cupcake model of the TED Talk. So the cherry, the sprinkles, the frosting, the cake, knowing what those things are. For your TED Talk as a whole thing, not breaking it down into little aspects like you've been doing when you've been doing the packet. That needs to be done by the end of today. And then tomorrow, so Sunday through Tuesday is when you're working on your storyboard, so the real structure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 16 boxes in total for you to fill out, and you can structure that. And I will certainly be there to help you. And I know that right now, Deborah Silverman, I know will be coming with us also to the headquarters, and she will be helping out as well. With setting things up, and that is where we're going to be going, and I'll tell you what time that's going to be at. We already acknowledged that you'll be going with us. We've seen the movie. There's no writing or anything like that. For Fahrenheit 451, I'll be recording, just me reading up the book out loud, the book of all books. Story about a, science